It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jackson High School on Q92 at Q92radiosports.com and all of our social media platforms. Tonight, an early season Federal League showdown between the Jackson Polar Bears and the North Canton Hoover Vikings. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam Berkman, as always, joined by my partner, the Unk, the shooter, Lee Foster, joining me here as we get ready for the Bears and the Vikings. And Mr. Lee, you've been through quite a few of these as a player, and obviously being a head coach, being an assistant coach, and now being up here in the catbird seat. It's early for these two teams, but I think we're all ready for a good one, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. The crowd is pretty solid, for an early season game. But I think when you get these two schools, and I don't think there's any love lost. They play Week 10 football every year. There's kids that play both sports. Maurer plays football. Obviously, the quarterback for Hoover, John Collins, plays. They want to beat each other. And no matter what time of the year, when the game is, what the sport is, they want to go for blood. They want to go try to get a W, beat the other one down a little bit. I'm excited to see both. We haven't seen Jackson yet. I've seen Hoover a little bit. Caught him for about a half against Garfield. Hoover's got more experience. Jackson's got a ton of youth. But on the other hand, a lot of talent. You're in their gym. I'm expecting a good one tonight, and I hope they blow the doors off and give us a heck of a show.
I certainly hope they do as well. Jackson warming up to the left. Vikings are coming out for their final warm-ups to our right. Crowd should be in excess of around probably 1,600 maybe tonight. Of course, these two teams will meet back in North Canton down the road, and I'm sure we'll have that one for you as well here on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Hoover comes in 2-0 with wins over Toledo Whitmer and Akron Garfield. Oh, goodness. Jackson has a win over Kent Roosevelt. They are young, but they're a hungry bunch, and they're going to get better each time they go out on the floor. This is one of the youngest Jackson rosters I have ever seen. Tim DeVevic says, yeah, you're right. We are young, but it'll take us a little while. I think we'll be okay. On the other side, Mike Bluey has got some senior leadership, but they're still a little bit young too, but their future's bright this year and next year.
I agree with you. I mean, I'm looking at a 15-man Jackson roster. There's 5 or 6 freshmen on it. There's 4 or 5 sophomores on it, only 2 seniors. They lack experience, but on the other side, like you just mentioned, Coach Bluey's got, even though not a ton of seniors, they got a veteran group. It feels like Hirschberg has been playing for a decade. Connor Noah had a great season last year as a sophomore point guard. Brady McCann's really shooting the basketball well. They finally get Collins back. He missed those first 2 games, still fighting that ankle injury from the football season that he re-aggravated over a massive. And young man from Geisman, Trey Martin comes off the bench. I think they've got a nice nucleus. I think they've got a great chance to make a run in Division II. But, hey, March is a long time away from now, and they've got to handle business here the early parts of the season, but set them up to be in position to make that run in March.
Yeah, it's only December. As we all know, March will be here before we know it. But in the meantime, you want to get better every practice, every game, every trip up and down the floor. And who knows? You never know what might happen when we turn the calendar. We will take a break. We'll come back with more pregame here on Q92 at Q92radiosports.com. It's the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered up by the Sarshone Automotive Group. We'll be right back.
Sarda me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarda riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SardaMe.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
This holiday season, give a gift that gives right back. It's holiday magic at Bell Stores. Bell Buddy Rewards members earn 10 cents off per gallon for every $25 in Bell Bucks gift cards they buy. Now through December 31st. Grab a gift card for your kid's teacher, your brother, your barber, yourself. And you get rewarded at the pump. It's the perfect give and save gift giving. Sign up for Bell Stores Bell Buddy Rewards and start gifting smart today. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping your family on full this holiday season.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Jackson on Q92, Q92radiosports.com, and all of your favorite social media platforms. Sam Berkman and Lee Foster getting ready to go here tonight as the Vikings take on the Jackson Polar Bears. We're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll have the starting fives, and then we will get things tipped off. We'll give you a look ahead. Next Tuesday, we'll be at the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse as the Canton McKinley Bulldogs will take on the Glen Oak Golden Eagles. That'll be next Tuesday right here on Q92, pregame around 6:45, and we should tip it right around 7 p.m. Next Friday, we have Green, is that at Lake?
At Lake.
Green at Lake. Yep. A week from tonight here on the Q. Same deal, pregame around 6:45, and we'll tip it off at 7. Crowd still filing in here. We're getting ready for the lineups here soon. We'll have the national anthem, and then we'll finally get things rolling.
What do you think? There's 1,000 here, maybe 1,200.
Can't see below us, but yeah, I think.
I think it's more full on beneath us than it is across from us.
A little smaller of a crowd than normal when these two teams play, but it is kind of early, and people probably saying, "Hey, let's wait a little bit. Let's see what everybody's got," and then they'll slowly but surely there'll be folks will come out of the football slumber, if you will. Then they'll come out and they'll watch some hoops as long as the weather is nice. And I'm glad we're doing a game tonight and not tomorrow.
Correct. I'm with you. Hey, tomorrow we wouldn't have made it. Little alma mater here.
Jackson alma mater now. Cavaliers playing the Wizards tonight a little bit after 7. We'll have updates here of that. And, of course, we'll have updates on all the other high school basketball games, courtesy of our good friends at AWP Safety. Shout out to Drew and the great folks at AWP Safety. Also want to shout out our good friends at the Friends and Family Credit Union. It's always a good time to bring a friend into the family. By Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full. GMC Heating and Cooling. Southway Fence Company. Howard Hanna Real Estate Agent Nathan McFarland. Ample Storage. Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in Canton. Ameriprise Financial and Nathan Blair. Luca Downtown in Basil. And the official graphics designer of Courtside for Sammy B. and Lee, Perspective Designs. I want to thank all of those great folks. They are part of the Courtside family, along with Q92 and Q92 Sports. And we're blessed and lucky to do what we love to do, and we appreciate everybody jumping on board and making it possible for us to bring these games to you every Tuesday and Friday throughout the high school basketball season.
And if you're out there, obviously, let us know you're listening.
Let us know. We got the maybe you can read those. The comments that'll pop up. I certainly can't. Right now, we'll step and we'll keep it here for the playing of our national anthem. by the Jackson Band here at the home of the Polar Bears. Welcome back. Don't forget, each and every one of our broadcasts, you can not only listen on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com, but also on our Q92 Sports Facebook page, our X page, the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. If you also want to slide over to @Courtside Sam Lee on X, you can listen to the broadcast there as well. All right, it's about that time. It's time for our Southway Fence Company starting lineups. Here's Uncle Leroy.
I want to thank Southway. Obviously, they're 50 years service in the Canton area. Please give them a call if you need any type of fence. They can handle it, take care of business for you. Let's get started with the visitors. The North Canton Hoover Vikings enter tonight 2-0, led by head coach Mike Bluey. They will start 4 juniors with the senior. That senior, a 6-footer, number 20, Brady McCann. They'll start a 5'9 junior. Number 12, Cole O'Lear, a 6-foot junior. Number 24, the point guard, Connor Gould. Got to get the lights on. Jackson turned them off. 6'1 junior, the sensation 32, Hunter Hirschberger, and a 6'3 junior to round it out. Their big man in the middle, Roman Geisman. For Jackson, a much new look team after graduating the Monterubios, the Finnefrocks, the Weekleys, the Steadies that have been there for so long. That one guy that they got back, 6-foot senior guard, number 12, Cade Malloy. He dropped 30 in that first game against Ken Roosevelt. 5'11 junior guard, number 4, Chase Maurer. Was hurt during the football season, was their running back. He's healthy, he's back. 6'6" forward. Freshman, Mason Morris, number 23. Keep an eye on him, partner. We talked about him on your show earlier. I think the young man's going to be special. 6'5 junior forward, number 24, Carter Muhlman. And a 6'1 sophomore guard, number 33, Ethan O'Byrne. The Polar Bears are led by head coach Tim DeBevick.
All right, there's your starting lineups. There's a little bit about both head coaches, a little bit about both teams' early season. And we will take another break. And when we come back, we'll tip this one off here from Jackson. The Polar Bears and the Hoover Vikings next. This is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered up by the Sarshone Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com.
Shop Meijer and bring more special savings to your family's holiday season. Savory Meijer's Spiral Sliced Half Ham is just 79 cents a pound with M-Perks. Limit 1 per customer, no clipping necessary. And a 3-pound bag of yellow or red potatoes is buy one, get one for $1. Make sure your pantry is loaded up for holiday baking. A 2-pound bag of Meijer Light Brown Sugar and Meijer 15-ounce pie crust are $1.99 each. Make the holidays a good deal better at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to Jackson on Q92. Sam Burke and Lee Foster courtside with Sammy B and Lee. Still waiting. We're still waiting.
Hey, we only got one more. Here comes one more, then we're ready to roll, buddy.
Polar Bears are going to be in the home whites tonight, white jerseys with the purple numbers and letters trimmed in the black with the purple stripes around the waist, over the shoulders, and down the shorts. North Canton Hoover are going to go with the traveling black jerseys, black shorts, orange numbers and letters trimmed in the white with the orange stripe down the jerseys and the shorts. And we are almost underway here tonight on Q92. Sam Burke and Lee Foster as we bring you courtside with little Federal League hoops on this Friday night.
I tell you what, buddy, of all the games we've done, this is probably the most I've been feeling the juices a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, we got a decent crowd. We got teams that are, one that's really on the rise and one that every game out is going to get better because of their youth. And
that's right.
You never know what's going to shake out when these two teams get together. Polar Bears get the tip, and we're underway here at Jackson as the Bears will go right to left here in the first quarter of play. So settle back and enjoy some hoops on the Q. Bears with the ball. Maurer goes inside with a left hand. Put it up off the back of the rim. Nogan, and it's taken out of there by the Hoover Vikings. Geiselman, one of the starters tonight, gets that on top of the key to O'Lear. Jackson with a lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores on the roster, and they will get a lot of playing time all season long. McCann is coming off the screen, dumps it down low for Geiselman, who lays it up and in.
Pretty pass by Noel, dropped it in the bucket right there for easy.
So Geiselman with his first two, and the Vikings take the first 2-point lead of the night. 6:59 to go in the opening quarter of play. Outside, long three, put up off the rim, no good by Morris, and the Bears keep it alive. Mulliman's got it down low. Carter got twisted around. He did end up getting tied up, and the possession arrow will give the ball to Hoover.
I'll be curious, partner. I know it's early, it's one possession, but I would be curious to see how long Jackson wants to stay in this man-to-man and try to guard all the action that Bluey's giving the Vikings down here.
Vikings with the basketball. That is Geiselman on the left wing around Maurer. Goes right down Broadway. Scoops it up and in. Hunter Hirschberger with his first 2 points of the night. Hunter just a junior. Remember when he was a freshman coming off winning games at the buzzer, right?
Yeah, hit a couple buzzer beaters, scored 30 against Massillon.
Whoa. Long three. Way outside. No good by Loy. That was a 30-footer.
At least.
Missed it. Other end of the floor, Newell dumps it off to Geiselman, lays it up and in. And the Vikings out to a 6-0 lead as we just get cranked up here at Jackson. 2 minutes gone by in the opening quarter of play. Hoover 6 and the Bears nothing. Roy's got it top of the key, down the lane, scoops it off the glass and scores. Cade Roy with his first two. That gets the Polar Bears off the schneid. 6-2 Vikings with 5:47 to go in the opening quarter of play.
He's their leader, partner. He's going to have to carry him.
Yep. He's going to have a big game. Newell on the right side of the floor. Connor behind the three-point line, deep in the baseline. He gets the ball out on top. That's O'Lear with it. Now back to Poole. He'll shoot that long three. Connor Newell in and out. No good. Geiselman got the loose ball rebound. Backdoor cutter there, but the ball goes into the corner. O'Lear going to drive the baseline. Going to the foul. O'Lear with his first two. He'll look for three at the line. Hoover 8, Jackson 2.
I tell you what, pretty unaccustomed to how they played the first few games where Hoover's made a ton of threes. They've got 4 layups at point-blank range.
And Coach Debevic is calling his guys over, and he wants to get a timeout. Our first timeout. Usually don't see Jackson call timeouts early. Coach Bluey never calls timeouts, but we've got one here early with an 8-2 lead. This timeout presented by our good friends at GMC Heating and Cooling. Make sure you got everything up to snuff in your home, air conditioning, heating, especially on a big cold weekend coming up. If you need them, they're there. GMC Heating and Cooling.
You're going to need it this weekend, apparently.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a little chilly. 8-2 Vikings as we're coming out of the timeout. Geiselman leads Hoover with 4. Bears only 2 of the night for Loy. 5:22 in the first quarter. And it's an 8-2 Viking lead, and the Vikings looking to add to it now at the free throw line. That is Cole O'Lear, the junior. About 5'8 and a half, 5'9.
He's a little guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Referee said, son, tuck your shirt in before we shoot free throws.
I like that, though.
O'Lear, free throw, up, good. Look good, play good. O'Lear with a point. It's 9-2 Vikings with 5:15 to go here in the first quarter of play. Maurer's got it into the paint, shoves off. That's going to be an offensive foul as he did kind of clear out with the left hand. And the officials are right there to call it. Offensive foul on the Bears, and it goes back to the Vikings.
It's interesting early. Obviously, Hoover with a quick 9-2 lead over the ball game, but does Jackson have enough guys that have been here before to steady the ship, right? If you had a couple of those guys they've had last year, you wouldn't be so worried. But if this lead gets too much bigger, you're going to be saying watch out.
Yeah, that's the thing. They just don't have a lot of experience. Shot on the right side by Hirschberger, no good. And the rebound cleared out of there by Carter Mulliman. Carter played some pretty good quarterback this past year for the Bears. Driving to the hole is O'Lear, or Lloyd rather, lays it up and in. He's got 4. And it's a 9-4 Hoover lead. Just getting started here. 4:40 in the first quarter of play. That's Hirschberger spinning into the paint. Want the shot? No. Offensive rebound. Geiselman almost tripped over Mulliman on the floor. Got the basket to go, and Tim Devevic is really, really, really close to getting a technical foul. Really, really close. Timeout on the. Did he get one, or did they just call a timeout?
I think they gave him a warning, is my guess. But he was fired up, wasn't he?
Didn't take long.
Yeah, there was nothing better than we were sitting right here watching him and Coach Kinsley at Green go at it the one year. You remember that one?
Was it 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right here, that was a heated game. They were going at it right at half court.
So a timeout by Jackson. They have already used 2. Again, this timeout presented by our friends at GMC Heating and Cooling. I don't know if Tim got a warning. I don't think he got a T. Well, I guess we'll know if he sits down and doesn't get up.
Well, and Hoover's going to get free throws if he got a T.
Okay, so there's no T because Jackson's getting ready to inbound the ball.
Okay, no T. I think he just threw a warning at him, but I would assume if he goes after him again like that, you'll see that T fly pretty quick.
It'll be a quick one. Tim Devevic on our show earlier this afternoon on 1310 WDPN, and his wife always tells him before the Hoover game, don't get a technical foul. Coach, you're pushing the limits.
Hey, I like seeing the passion, though. These guys are into it. They're invested.
That is Ethan O'Byrne away on the right side. He's a 6'1 sophomore. Gets it off to Loy. Loy back to him. Logan, long three. Left-handed shot. Looked good when it left his hands, but it popped out on O'Byrne. And the rebound picked off by Hoover.
Polar Bears are going to have to throw a few triples in here to get back in this.
They've had some good looks, and they've had a couple that have just spun out. That is Connor Newell. Oh, nice pass down low, but the ball was fumbled out of bounds by Geiselman. He was a little antsy. He wanted to pick that ball up and pop it in. Couldn't handle the basketball, and it's a turnover. Here comes Dre Martin, the 6'1 junior in for Hoover. Dre will wear number 10 for Coach Bluey's Vikings, who are 2-0 on the season. Jackson comes in 1-0.
Yeah, Martin can really defend. Nice added bonus for him coming off the bench for Hoover.
O'Byrne to Maurer, deep on the left wing, picked up by Martin. Out on top to Caden Loy. Loy gets a little seam, goes into the paint, scoops it off the glass and scores.
I'll tell you what, partner, him going to the bucket, that's a new element from last year. Yep. He looks really strong going to the basket.
That's where he's got all his points tonight. Another one kisses it right off the window. He's got 6. 11-6, Hoover by 5. Vikings with the ball. Hirschberger around the Geiselman screen. Hunter, backdoor pass for Martin. Gray reverses it down low. Nice play. Up and good by Geiselman. You don't make many more beautiful passes than that in traffic, and that's exactly what the Vikings did. It's 13-6, Hoover.
How about Geiselman already with 8?
Yeah. Down low, spinning and twisting and shooting. Morris, the freshman, pops it up and in. Nice move.
See the footwork there? Got him up, spun it off, and wow.
What a future this man has. And he'll fill out, too. He'll get in the weight room. He'll get bigger, faster. He's going to be a good one. 2:35, clock running in the first quarter here at the home of the Polar Bears. Jackson trailing the Hoover Vikings 13-8 on Q92. Dre Martin on the right wing. Dre goes baseline, cut off, gets it out to Hunter, shoots the 3, no good. Loose, scooped up in the corner by the Vikings. Way out on top to Dre Martin. Left wing to Newell. Connor for 3. Back to the rim, too strong, no. Out of bounds, back to the Bears.
I mentioned this earlier, partner. It did not take long for Jackson to get out of the man-to-man and get into his own. I
might stay there.
When you're playing young kids, though, that aren't as physical and don't know the Federal League game well yet, it's hard to play guys off the bounce and guard all that action, get screened.
We'll see how Coach Devevic handles these last 2 minutes in the first quarter. Loy's got it, split a double team. Loy, a lot of dribbling. Throws it over on the right side to Morris. Steps into a 3, fires it. The freshman with a triple. He's got 5. And it's a 13-11 Hoover lead as the Bears chop that deficit right down to 2. Buck 41, clock running in the opening quarter of play. Here on Q92, ball got kicked out of bounds by Maurer. Vikings will throw it in right in front of the Bear bench with 1:39 to go in the opening quarter. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by GMC Heating and Cooling. by AWP Safety and the Southway Fence Company. Vikings with the ball. Geiselman on the baseline. Ball into the corner. McCann back to Geiselman. Out on top to Dre Martin. He's between the circles with 1:28 to go. Dre goes right to the paint. Oh, give you that. There. Lost the ball taken away by the Bears. Maurer at the other end of the floor. Lays it up and in. Maurer with the basket. His first two. And it's tied at 13 with 1:10 of the first quarter.
You told me this about 4 minutes ago, partner. I'd have told you no way.
A lot of game. Long three, wing, up good. McCann from downtown. He's in the scorebook for the first time. He's got 3.
I saw him shoot the ball in the second half against Garfield, and now I've not seen him hit the rim yet. It's just all net. Oh, my.
Long three by O'Byrne. Rattles it in. How that fell in, I don't know, but it did.
Rim. Good.
I gave up on it.
I saw you looking at me.
I put my head down. I was going to make a mark at another column. I heard the crowd and said, what happened? 3-pointers, what happened? 16-16 tie. First quarter of play here at Jackson. Vikings with the ball. 28 seconds to go in the period. Baseline is Hirschberger fumbled the ball out of bounds. It went off of Jackson. Hoover will throw it in with 23.6 seconds to go.
John Collins, the quarterback of the Viking football team, making his first appearance of the season.
John Collins, 6'3", wears number 22 on the back of his jersey.
Can you say enough about what Roman Geiselman did in that first quarter?
Ball comes into Collins. Gets it off to Dre Martin. We got 20 seconds to go. McCann fakes right, goes left. Backs out a couple of dribbles, gets it to Martin on the left side. Dre now between the circles with 10 on the game clock. Vikings and the Bears are tied at 16. Hirschberger, step back, 16-footer, no. 3 seconds left. Maurer had it go off his knee and out of bounds. Hoover's going to have 1.8 seconds to get a shot off here at the end of the quarter. Dre Martin will inbound the ball sideline, right? Quick substitution. Giovanni Sands comes in along with Zach Zahler for Jackson. Hoover ball, 1:08 to go. In the first quarter, we're tied at 16. Ball comes into Hirschberger. Hunter lets go a long three. Rim and no good. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Jackson. Yeah, good battle, just like we thought. 8 minutes in the books. Your score, Jackson 16 and Hoover 16. This is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa Bucks are back at Meijer. This Friday and Saturday only, save up to $50 with Santa Bucks. Stack your Santa Bucks on top of super sale items to save even more on popular brands like Crock-Pot, Keurig, and Cornea. Clip your Santa Bucks coupon in the Meijer app for low prices and more merry for your money. This Friday and Saturday only, Santa Bucks and Meijer. Now that's what makes the holiday season a good deal better. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back here at Jackson, Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. And don't forget, you can listen on Q92 Sports, Facebook, X, Twitter, and the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. If you want to listen on X as well, at Courtside Sam Lee, we got you covered there too. O'Byrne for a long three. That one's into the flat. Wow. And again, he gets a crazy roll, and it bounces in.
Like he's hit the check shot ball.
With 6 points, 2 threes, and they were all over the rim.
It checks up and backs right in.
19-16. Bears with their first lead of the night, and you can see now their confidence is going up every time they go up and down the floor. McCann drives, lays it up and in.
Pretty drive.
He is quick off the dribble drive. McCann, he's got 5, and it's 19-18. Hoover trailing by 1. Bears with the ball. Inside, Morris turns with the right hand, fights it up and in and scores. Mason Morris with 7, letting them know about it. 21-18 Bears.
Hey, he's a freshman. Got 7 in his first rivalry game.
How about that?
And watch the energy. Look how much he enjoys playing.
Ray Martin's got it top of the key. Reaching in. They keep the ball away. Martin on the left side to Hirschberger. Hunter working on Morris, trying to shake him. Can't. Hunter's in the lane, cups it, cradles it up to the rim. No. Tipped up in the air 3 times out of bounds. Back to Jackson. Went off of John Collins, and the Polar Bears will get it back.
Hey, Hirschberger here, early partner, just 1 of 7.
Yep.
Now, one of those was a half-court heave at the end of the quarter, but he's going to have to be more efficient.
Your courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster on Q92. 21-18 Jackson. Here come the Bears right to left. 6:24, clock running in the second quarter of play. Way out on top, Loy's got it, and the Vikings were reaching, poking, grabbing, and a foul is going to be called on Hunter Hirschberger. That'll be his first personal foul. Team first.
Hey, we only have 1 or 2 fouls maybe in the first quarter?
Shh. Quiet. Quiet.
Well, I mean, this is the second quarter. I was saying the first is already done.
Ball goes in the backcourt. Maurer gets it, brings it across to Mason Morris. Over on the right side to Loy, back to Maurer. Maurer with the left-hand dribble, steps back, shoots at 3. Hit the rim, no. Rebound picked up by Dre Martin. Here come the Vikings now with 6 minutes to go in the first half. O'Leary's got it, try to get a pass underneath, deflected away out to Martin. Hirschberger on the left wing, picked up by Maurer. Vikings will swing it around.
Jackson hasn't subbed yet, partner.
5:45 to go in the first half. That ball got kicked again. It'll stay with Hoover. Newell and Geiselman back in for the Vikings. McCann will sit down. And John Collins will sit down for Coach Bluey. Tuesday night we'll be at the Fieldhouse. McKinley, Glen Oak, Q92. Q92radiosports.com. A week from tonight, Green at Lake. So make plans to be with us. Pass inside Geiselman. Put it up. Good defense. Falls into the hands of Martin, who pops it in from about 6 feet away. Ray Martin with the basket his first 2.
Pretty floater. Who's guarding him?
Down low, Mason Morris.
No, that was
Mulliman off Mulliman and scored.
Is that Muleman or Mulliman?
Mulliman.
Okay. Was he the backup quarterback?
Yep.
Okay.
Played a lot this year. Starting quarterback Lucas Eckerman was battling injuries a lot, and Mulliman had to step in and play QB. How many kick balls are we going to have tonight? That's 3.
But I'll tell you what, he did a pretty darn good job.
He did. Because a couple of those were mid-game where he just got thrown in.
Right.
Go get him.
Yeah, go get him. In the first start, I think he threw for 300 and 3 touchdowns.
He had some nice ball games. Pass inside Geiselman. What a feed by Newell. And Geiselman lays it up and in. He is the first in double figures tonight. He's got 10. 23-22 Bears. Second quarter at Jackson. 4:55 on the clock. Step back 3. Lloyd way out there. Glass rim, no. Picked up by O'Leary. Here come the Vikings left to right in the second quarter of play. Hirschberger on the right wing. Hunter trying to get on track here tonight. Hirschberger came in averaging about 10 points a game.
Yeah, a little low for him on the, I think he averaged 15 or 16 last year as a sophomore.
McCann averaging 17 a contest.
Yeah, he's really played well to start the year.
O'Leary on the right side to Hunter, deep on the right wing. Sees the seam, goes into paint. Good defense by Maurer. Ball loose on the floor, gobbled up by the Bears. Here comes Lloyd. Lloyd goes to the left hand to the right hand. Put it up. Ooh. Nope. Foul is going to be on the floor, I think.
I'll tell you what, Lloyd looks lightning quick. And Hoover's got guys that can really guard, and he's not having much trouble getting by him.
So foul on the floor.
Partner, how long can Jackson go and not sub? Not one guy.
I mean, well, talking to Coach Devevic before the game, there goes a long 3. Back to the rim, too strong by Morris. Here comes Dre Martin and the Vikings left to right. He says he's not going to sub much. He told me.
Did he?
Yeah, he just can't right now.
Oh, God.
Almost a double dribble.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, they caught it.
Yeah,
O'Leary went to the hoop. Double dribble, and it's going to go back to Jackson.
Yeah, he's said we can't, just not ready.
I mean, he said, Giovanni's been in.
He was?
Yes, he got in for like 5 seconds.
It must have been right at the end of the quarter.
And then he said maybe Jackson Bowen, 10 was in too for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Zaley. But he said that's it. He says we're 7 max.
Wow.
Right now. He says now that could change, but O'Byrne's got it. Briefly double team, throws it over on the left side to Loy. Loy working on Hirschberger. Loy trying to get around him. Throws up the 18-footer to the glass to the rim. Falls off into the hands of Geisselman. Here come the Vikings left to right. Connor Newell at the top of the key. Next backdoor pass stolen away by the Bears. Here comes O'Byrne. O'Byrne on the right wing. Bulldozing his way inside.
Wow, he got
control. Missed a layup.
I thought he got fouled.
Taken away by Geisselman. Maurer saves it in. Here come the Bears. O'Byrne had it. Fumbled it. Got it. Vikings got it. Out of bounds. And it'll stay with Jackson. Little hot potato. 3:05 in the first half. Jackson 23, Hoover 22 on Q92. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Luca downtown in Basil, by Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton, and by Ample Storage. Check them out online, amplestorageunits.com. Bears with the ball. O'Byrne a long three.
He's not shy, is he?
Oh, shoot it. Rebound picked off by the Vikings. Here comes Newell into the forecourt on the right side to Hirschberger. Hunter shoots that three. Got it. Hunter Hirschberger from downtown, his first triple. He's got 5. We seesaw in this Federal League showdown. It's a 25-23 Hoover lead. Maurer goes inside, put it up, no, but a foul before the shot.
I think Hunter needs to see that one go down.
Yep.
I mean, that was a silky jumper from this right wing.
2:38 to go in the first half, 25-23. Hoover by 2 on Q92. Q92radiosports.com, your home for high school basketball every Tuesday and Friday. A lot of reaching in now, and another quick foul was called. I think this one's going to be on McCann. So 3 fouls now on Hoover. The Bears have not been whistled for one yet in this quarter. 2:34 to go. North Canton 25 and Jackson 23. Bears to get it in. O'Byrne, right side. Mullerman from 15 on the baseline. A little bit long. Rebound picked up by the Vikings. Here comes Hunter Hirschberger across the timeline to the right side of the floor. Gets a screen by Geisselman. Hands it off to a right side. McCann, 18-footer, back of the rim. Nope. Rebound Hoover. Geisselman keeps it alive. Connor Newell for 3. Back of the rim, too strong. They get up in the air, everybody does, and the Bears come out of there with it. Here comes Loy. Loy on the right side. O'Byrne, shoot that 3. That one's no good, and the rebound picked off by Hunter Hirschberger. Hey, you're getting good looks, big fella. Keep shooting the ball.
I think he's a little out of gas.
He's looking over and say, Coach, come on. Newell, top of the foul line, extended backdoor pass. Hirschberger got bumped and fouled by Maurer. Here comes the substitution. Here comes Jackson Bowen, number 13. Here comes Giovanni Stans. Maurer will sit. O'Byrne will sit. It's a high five from Coach Tim DeVevick as he comes to the sideline. 1:47 to go in the first half. It's a 25-23 Hoover lead here on Q92. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Vikings.
Oh, why?
Yeah, why are you following him?
Why?
That foul's going to be on Giovanni Stans. 1:43 to go in the second quarter.
Hey, how about Giovanni Stans, also a freshman?
Look at their roster.
You've got 2 ninth graders on the floor.
Yep. When's the last time that happened here?
Hey, Geisselman is just going to work, partner. That's a dozen.
So Geisselman leading L scorers tonight on both teams. 27-23 Hoover going to the hole, laying it up, in, and a foul. Continuation for Morris. The freshman's got 9. He'll look for 10 at the line, Mason Morris.
How about the half that young man's had?
He doesn't look befuddled at all.
No, and they beat up Kent Roosevelt the first game. He had 8 points, 7 rebounds. I don't think forced anything, just let it come to him. I think before it's all said and done, partner, I'm telling you, I said it earlier, I think the young man's going to score a whole lot of points in this purple and gold.
Morris with 10. Better put the fences around. 1:22 to go in the first half. 27-26. Hoover by 1. Newell for 3. Short. Rebound, Vikings. They keep it alive. McCann, that three's way off. Rim, no. Volleyball up in the air, but they tapped it to the guys in purple and white. Here comes Cade Loy across the timeline for Jackson. Loy trapped. Needs help. Got it over on the right side to Morris. Morris gets it back to Loy. Caden around one, spins into the corner. Three by Stan. Stan from downtown.
How about the guts with that shot with 50 seconds left and a half as a freshman? He just checked in 8 seconds ago.
29-27. The Bears by 2. Hoover was up early, and Jackson, it just took him a couple minutes to get comfortable. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Hoover. 31 seconds to go in the first half. Bears 29, Vikings 27. O'Leary back in for the Vikings. Drew Taylor, number 14, will sit down. Bears will get on the defensive side here. Vikings to throw it in. Newell gets it over on the right wing. See if the Vikings, I don't think they'll hold for one. No way. Too much time. Newell throws it down low. Mullivan with a reach-around foul.
Oh, my. I'm not sure why he did that.
And for Carter Mullivan,
hey,
that's number 2.
I'll tell you what, partner. Hirschberger dunks that after the fact. They could have called a T there. I mean, they don't even want you on the rim, period.
I'm glad they didn't. Newell looking. Almost got a 5-second call, but he got the ball inbounds to Hirschberger. Hunter says, come get it, 2-4. Here we go. 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. 29-27, Bears by Steal by the Bears. Other end of the floor. Loy will drive and lay it up and in. Caden Loy with 8. It's 31-27 Bears. Here come the Vikings with 3, with 2. Hirschberger gets it off at the buzzer. No. And that's the end of the first half here at Jackson. We saw 2 completely different games in the first half. Your score, Jackson 31 and the Hoover Vikings 27. The big halftime report is coming up next. You are listening to the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group on Q92 and Q90sports.com.
SARTA Me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or to grandma's.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAMe.com.
Shop Meijer and bring more special savings to your family's holiday season. Savory Meijer Spiral Sliced Half Ham is just 79 cents a pound with M-Perks. Limit 1 per customer, no clipping necessary. And a 3-pound bag of yellow or red potatoes is buy one, get one for $1. Make sure your pantry is loaded up for holiday baking. A 2-pound bag of Meijer Light Brown Sugar and Meijer 15-ounce pie crust are $1.99 each. Make the holidays a good deal better at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with this halftime edition of Q92 News. The National Weather Service has issued winter weather advisories across northeast Ohio ahead of an expected snowstorm tomorrow. Stark and Mahoning counties can expect 2 to 4 inches of snow, with the advisory in effect from 1 p.m. tomorrow through 7 p.m. Sunday. Carroll, Columbiana, and Tuscarawas counties are also under an advisory from 1 p.m. tomorrow to 1 p.m. Sunday, with total accumulations of 3 to 5 inches. Portage, Summit, and Trumbull counties can expect 2 to 4 inches of snow. Their advisory is in effect from 1 p.m. tomorrow through 7 a.m. Monday. Drivers are warned to plan for slick roads and periods of reduced visibility. Bond is set at $750,000 for a man charged in a deadly home invasion in Canton. 19-year-old Cameron Croston of Canton Township was arraigned today in Canton Municipal Court. A status conference is scheduled for Tuesday. Croston was arrested Wednesday on charges of murder and aggravated burglary resulting from an August 31st incident. Croston and 3 others are accused of forcing their way into a St. Elmo Avenue Northeast home with guns. That's when one of them allegedly shot and killed 41-year-old Jake Young. The other suspects are not named in the charging document. Dorothy Lowry and her daughter Yolanda pleaded not guilty today during their arraignment in Stark County Common Pleas Court. The 70-year-old mother and 54-year-old daughter were indicted by a grand jury last week on multiple charges, including aggravated murder, kidnapping, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and gross abuse of a corpse. A pretrial hearing is scheduled for Tuesday. Authorities say 54-year-old Jerry Morris was found dead in Akron on August 1st, but believe he was killed in Canton on or about July 30th. The Lowrys were arrested at their Canton home in October. Bond was set at $1 million each. Former Canton Mayor and Stark County Commissioner Thomas Burnaby will be honored with calling hours Sunday from 3 to 6 in the McKinley Room at the Canton Civic Center. That will be followed by a Mass of Christian burial Monday at 11 at Christ the Servant Parish at Our Lady of Peace Church, with interment to follow at North Lawn Cemetery. Burnaby passed away Thursday at the age of 79. Governor Mike DeWine has ordered all U.S. and Ohio flags throughout Stark County flown at half-staff through sunset Monday in his honor. Canton police have arrested a woman on charges of vandalism, menacing, and aggravated menacing. 37-year-old Emerald Taylor of Canton was taken into custody this morning around 8:55. Officers responded to an apartment in the 800 block of 34th Street Northwest, where Taylor allegedly caused damage to the unit, threatened to beat up a victim, and threatened to kill an on-duty officer. About 20 minutes earlier, police had responded to Chase Bank in the 1400 block of 30th Street Northwest, where 2 windows were broken. A Carroll County grand jury has indicted a man on charges stemming from a high-speed chase involving Minerva police. 28-year-old Tyler Mason of Brown Township allegedly fled from officers November 29th after they discovered he didn't have a valid license and his vehicle had a mismatched plate. He was later found painting the vehicle to avoid detection. Mason faces charges of failure to comply and tampering with evidence, as well as driving under suspension and invalid plates. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
Jeffrey Dolan has pleaded guilty to robbery in connection with a May robbery outside a Kent apartment. The 19-year-old's plea in Portage County Common Pleas Court requires forfeiture of a 20-gauge shotgun, and sentencing is pending. Dolan's co-defendant, 20-year-old Bryce Boylan, previously pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 4 to 5.5 years in prison. Police say video showed 2 masked men with long guns confronting the victim, and 2 shotguns were found hidden at the scene. Other charges against Dolan were dismissed as part of a plea deal. The EPA is reviewing Norfolk Southern's final assessment of Leslie and Sulphur runs, showing no derailment-related sheens remain after the February 2023 East Palestine train derailment. The railroad says major cleanup work is complete, including removal of equipment and contaminated soil. Residents continue to voice concerns about past sheens, fish kills, and air quality, while crews will conduct periodic maintenance. Long-term monitoring of surface water, groundwater, and drinking water remains in place to ensure the stream's recovery. Since 2023, Norfolk Southern says it has flushed over 5,200 feet of waterways and sampled more than 2,000 drinking water wells. Youngstown Mayor-elect Derek McDowell has named Captain Courtney Kelly as the next fire chief and Detective Sergeant Sharon Cole as police chief. Both are longtime city employees. McDowell takes office January 1st and says final interviews are underway for other cabinet positions, including Deputy Director of Public Works and Water Commissioner. He says these leaders will help strengthen the city and improve daily life for residents. The FBI served a search warrant Thursday at the home of a Youngstown police officer who has now been placed on administrative leave. That's according to city spokesman Andy Resnick, who confirmed the development today. WKBN-TV reports the officer's name has not been released, pending further information or possible charges. Sean Hamlet will serve prison time after pleading guilty to aggravated assault and failure to comply with police orders. Mahoning County Common Pleas Judge Maureen Sweeney sentenced the 30-year-old November 26th. He received 6 months for a November 2024 stabbing on West Evergreen Avenue in Youngstown to run consecutively with 2 years for the other charge. A second defendant, 41-year-old Philip Austin, was sentenced to 18 months in July. He also pleaded guilty to aggravated assault. The Ohio Adult Parole Authority has denied parole for 2 convicted offenders in Trumbull County. 54-year-old Jerry Brazen, convicted of sexually assaulting a child in 2001, will remain in prison. His next hearing is set for August 2030. Also denied parole is 56-year-old Akmar Shakur, the trigger man in the 1992 fatal shooting of Joseph Muscordelli in Warren. He remains behind bars until at least November 2032. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For Q92 News, I'm Jeff Mears.
For the overnight hours tonight, clouds moving in again. Isolated snow after midnight, a low of 21. Saturday, snow likely during the afternoon, an inch or 2 possible, a high of 29. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
It's the holiday season, a time for family and friends to gather and give. Bell Stores is making gift giving easy. Right now, Bell Buddy Rewards members can get 10 cents off per gallon for every $25 Bell Bucks gift card purchased through December 31st. A Bell Bucks gift card makes the perfect gift for your teen, your coworker, mail carrier, or for yourself. Use Bell Bucks at the pump or in the store and enjoy the feeling that the more you give, the more you save. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and proudly keeping your family on full this holiday season.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Jackson 31-27, Bears at the half. Uncle Leroy's got some halftime numbers.
That's right, buddy. After one, it was 16 all. Jackson, nice second quarter. They're up 31-27. For North Canton in that first half, 12 of 28 from the floor, 43%. Perfect 1-1 at the foul line. Just 2 of 11 from deep for 18%. They were paced in that first half by junior Roman Geisman. He's got a game-high 12. For Jackson, they were 13 of 25, 52%. Perfect 1-1 at the line. 4 of 12 from distance for 33%. Freshman Mason Morris, 10 points to pace the Polar Bears. And quick AWP safety scoreboard update at all halftime scores. Perry 23 leading Glen Oak 18. Maslin over Green 38-35. And maybe the biggest surprise on the AWP scoreboard, McKinley and Lake knotted 28 apiece.
How about that?
Tommy Mack is back.
Here we go, back at the home of the Bears. Jackson and Hoover, third quarter underway. Sam Burke and Lee Foster on Q92. And we got almost a turnover. The Vikings keep control. Now they lost it, and now it is an official turnover.
You got numbers.
Bodies all over the place.
Oh, what
Jackson
a bad
just
play.
turned it over and gave it right back to the Vikings. Hoover now in transition as we get rolling here in the third quarter. 30 seconds gone by. It's a 31-27 Viking lead. Newell for a long three. In, out, no. Byrne pulls down that rebound for Jackson. Norris at the other end of the floor from 17 across the rim, no. Mullivan got the rebound. Up, no foul on Newell. 7-17, third quarter, 31-27, Bears by 4. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. By Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland, proud sponsors of our player of the game. Free throw by Mulliman, no good. He's got one more coming.
I'll tell you what, partner, it's pretty scary on the Jackson side. I know you mentioned it earlier, but only really, they're playing one season. All these guys are going to come back.
They are young.
And most of them for a couple of years.
So Mulliman with his third point. He split the pair at the free throw line. Here comes Hoover, 7-10, third quarter. Vikes on behind 32-27. That is Geisselman out on top to Hirschberger. Hunter see if he can get on track. Hirschberger gets a little lane, goes down the lane, throws it up. Nope, foul call. That's going to be on Mullerman. That's number 3. So Tim DeVebic has no choice. They've got to get Carter out of the game with those 3 fouls.
I'll tell you what, bringing another freshman in, he hit a big 3 to close that half.
He did. Giovanni stands. Meanwhile, line left for the Vikings. Hunter Hirschberger with his first free throw is up and good. Hunter's got 6. 32-28. Bears by an even 4 with 7 minutes flat to go in the third quarter. Hirschberger again. That one rattles all over the county and falls in. He's got 7. 6:55 to go, third quarter. 32-29. Bears by 3.
Uh-oh.
Almost a turnover. Loose. Out of bounds. 6:48 to go. Tim DeVebic still walking the sidelines here at Jackson. Mike Bluey in charge of the Hoover basketball program. Vikes have we believe, a good shot to have a really, really good year, especially at the Division II tournament when that rolls around. Down low, Geisselman put it off the glass and scored. He's got 14. And just like that, it's a 32-31 game. But a silly foul, 84 feet away from the basket on Hoover.
And I'll tell you what, too, partner.
That's 3 on Newell.
Oh, my gosh.
He's got to come out. Dre Martin set to check in for the Vikings.
And Newell's not been off to a great start. He's 0 of 5 from the field, all from distance.
Polar Bears in the home whites tonight. Purple numbers and letters trimmed in the black. Hoover, black jersey shorts, orange numbers and letters trimmed in the white. We are at Jackson High School on this Friday night. Maurer goes inside, put it off the glass, and scores.
You can tell he's got that football body, can't you? He's kind of leaning on you, hitting you when you go up.
Found his way down the lane, put it off the window for 4. It's 34-31 Bears, 6:07. Third quarter at Jackson. There goes Hirschberger. Long 3, back to the rim. No, big rebound by the Vikings. Down low, Geisselman lays it up and in. Geisselman with 16 of the Hoover 33.
Hey, have a game, young man.
5:48 to go in the third quarter. Bears 34, Vikings 33. Morris, the freshman at 6'5", gets it out on top. Right wing. Hoover chasing every time a pass is made. O'Byrne hands it off to Loy. Loy goes around a screen. Loy from 17. Air ball. Rebound picked off by O'Lear. Whistles it down the floor to Hirschberger. Bounces it to Dre Martin. Lays it up and in. Pretty play. Pretty pass. Pretty bucket.
Might be timeout time here for Jackson here shortly.
So Martin with 4 on a couple of buckets. 5-10 third quarter. And we seesaw back in front for the Vikings now. 35-34. O'Byrne, long 3. Nope. Rebound picked up by the Vikings. That is McCann. Throws it down the floor to Martin in transition.
Nice play.
O'Byrne stole the ball away for Jackson. Here come the Bears. Maurer on the left wing. Maurer going strong to the rack. Up. Good foul. Maurer with 6. He'll look for 7 at the line. It's 36-35 Bears.
Just mentioned it again. He drops his shoulder and just kind of takes it, doesn't he?
Well, we got, let's see here, Caden O'Lear. First time he's been in tonight, number 44.
I believe twin brothers.
They also, on the roster today, that he could wear 44 some nights he could wear 15. Tonight he's wearing 44.
Maurer make that?
He did.
Okay.
So Maurer completes the conventional three-point play. He's got 7. 37-35. Bears by 2. Long 3. Hirschberger. Glass ball. Rebound picked up by Morris. Morris in the backcourt. Hands it off to Maurer. Here come the Bears. 4:35 in the third quarter here on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, as we bring you courtside on this Friday night. 37-35 Jackson. Maurer foul line extended in the corner for Loy. Loy fakes the baseline. Back out on top to Maurer. Boy, he thought about it.
Yes, he did.
Woo, that would have been a 30-40. Maurer crosses over McCann, gets it to Morris. Mason trying to split a double team. Needs help. Throws it away, but a bailout whistle and a foul on Hoover.
They get Hirschberger on the grab there?
He certainly did. And for Hirschberger, that is number 2. And the 4th team foul on the Vikings. 4:09 to go in the third quarter. Jackson 37, North Canton 35. You're listening to Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Whistle. Foul. Bears.
Moving screen on Loy.
Offensive foul on Loy. Gives it back to Hoover with 4:09 to go in the third quarter. Still a 2-point lead by Jackson. We'll check out our AWP safety scoreboard coming up between the quarters.
Getting updates here live as we go. Get Jackson back to that zone, partner.
Yep, here's Hirschberger. Out on top to Martin. Gray will shoot that 3. Wide open, back to the rim, no. Chasing it down is Geismelsberger. Wasn't quite ready for it, and it goes out of bounds back to the Bears.
It's amazing. I talk to guys all the time, and I know there's coaches that want to be solid man-to-man guys. Both of these teams have always played very solid man-to-man. But when you play zone, teams practice against man-to-man 95% of the time in practice, not zone. They can catch it at a different place they're not used to, and all of a sudden it throws just enough out of whack for a few possessions to get back in it.
And Hoover, first 2 games this year, they were hitting from home run range. Now we got Maurer all tangled up down there with Collins. Jump ball is called. But Hoover shot the lights out against Whitmer. They shot it really well against Garfield, but tonight,
yeah, they're just
too tougher to come by.
Just 2 of 15 from 3 thus far.
Whew. Bears coming out of that tie-up with a basketball. That's Mason Morris, the 6'5 freshman, shoots the 3. Oh, baby! Mason Morris, 13 for the Frosh.
Is that their biggest lead of the game at 5?
It is 40-35 Bears. 3:13 to go in the third quarter. Hirschberger on the baseline from 17. Oh, you don't foul the jump shooter. Never. Was on Mason Morris. Tim DeVivingson, stand up tall, hands up.
When Mason's long enough, if he just throws a hand up, he gets in the way.
3:08 to go, third quarter. Jackson 40, Hoover 35. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you tonight on Q92. Geiselman's free throw off the front of the rim, no good. He's got one more coming. Stick around after tonight's game. We'll be delivering our Howard Hanna real estate agent, Nathan McFarland, player of the game. Hirschberger, second free throw.
Wow.
Missed it, but he got his own rebound and got fouled. This is going to be on Zaylor, number 10 for the Bears. Stops the clock with 3:05 to go, and all of a sudden now, 7 fouls have been called in this third quarter. Hoover's got all 5 timeouts left. Jackson has 3. Free throw by Hirschberger is up and good. Hunter with 8. Preston Lee checks in for Hoover. Cole O'Lear back in for the Vikings.
And you just hate that if you're Tim DeBevick. You get him to miss 2, and you don't get the offensive rebound.
Hirschberger, second free throw. No good. Rebound Morris. Yanks that board down. A couple of dribbles and gets it off to Maurer. And Boulder Bears will walk it across the midcourt line. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jackson, 40. Hoover, 36. Morris at the top of the three-point line. Morris thought about a 3. Keeps the dribble alive to Maurer on the right wing. That went right off of his knee.
Wow, I thought he dribbled. Didn't he dribble it off his own knee?
Must have been off of somebody from Hoover.
We didn't have a great angle, but it looked like that, didn't it?
2:42 third quarter, 40-36 Bears by 4. Jackson to inbound the ball. Loy out on top to Maurer, picked up by O'Lear. Swing it to O'Byrne. That's going to be an offensive foul, moving screen. That's either going to be Morris or it's going to be on Zaylor.
Remember this here, partner. 2:38 in the third quarter. Jackson went up 5. They've been called for 2 illegal screens, turned it back over, and they gave up a free throw box on it.
Yep.
And again, a young team, but that's the little stuff that loses you basketball games down
That's 6 points.
Yeah. I mean, you at
Maybe
least
7.
You at least get a couple shots up, right?
Bears are still hanging on to that 4-point lead. O'Lear high post. They go nice pass down low to Collins. Look out! O'Byrne went for the old okey doke and got up in the air and almost fell on his keister. He is going to get the personal foul. And John Collins is going to shoot to the line left for Hoover. 2:27 to go in the third quarter. It's Jackson 40 on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you. And another missed free throw by the Vikings. They'll got one more coming.
Partner, I was just going to say before he shot that, of all the guys to foul, that's the guy you're looking to foul. He's not known as a scorer.
Missed them both. Rebound picked off by Jackson. Here come the Bears. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. North Canton 36. Morris lost the ball down low. It's ripped out of there by Collins. Here comes O'Lear. Vikings got numbers right to left. O'Lear lost it. Maurer scoops it up. Turnover. Here comes Morris at the other end. Lays it up. Nobody got fouled. Hirschberger grabbed him on the way up. And for Hunter, that's his third.
I think we were going to get a big right hand come flying out of nowhere.
Now Hirschberger's got to be careful.
What's he got? 3?
That's 3.
So we got Newell 3, Hirschberger 3, Mulliman 3. I mean, that's a lot of big fouls on some big guys for them.
And at the 2-minute mark in the third quarter, both teams now have hit the 5+ foul limit in this third quarter. Morris, line right, first one up. Good. Mason Morris with 14. 31-36, Jackson by 5.
And I don't know why, but Brady McCann has been out for Hoover for a while.
He's not in foul trouble.
No, and he's only shot the ball 3 times. He's 2 of 3.
Morris got them both. 15 for Mason Morris. 6-point lead Bears. 42-36, $1:53 to go. Third quarter.
Oh, God, he traveled.
Double dribble. Preston Lee got caught up in the air. Forgot to pound the ball into the floor, and it goes back to Jackson. Dre Martin back in. Drew Taylor back in. Hirschberger and Lee will sit down.
That's a good substitution there by Coach Bluey, getting Hunter out for the last minute 50 just to protect him from getting that fourth.
Remember, Connor Newell's been out for the last 3.5 minutes.
Yeah,
he picked up his third foul.
Yeah, he sure did.
Here comes the Jackson Polar Bears of Tim DeVevick. O'Byrne at the top of the 3-point line. Hands it off to Loy. Picked up by Martin. 1:38 to go in the third. Bears with the ball. Whistle. Foul. Hoover.
Did they get there, Martin?
No, they got, I think that was Caden O'Lear.
Okay.
Yep, his first.
And that's not the guy you want to foul either. He's probably the best shooter in the gym.
Caden Loy, line right for Jackson. $1:35 third quarter. 42-36 Bears looking to add to their lead.
Here comes
Loy up. Good.
Here comes McCann and Geiselman back.
So Loy, let's give him 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep. Bears 43. Vikings 36. Giovanni stands back in for the Bears. Chase Maurer will sit down. Hoover 2-0, Jackson 1-0. It's an early season test for both these teams. Hoover's going to be in action tomorrow over in Massillon.
Yeah.
They play who, Ashley?
No, they're playing Maria Midpark.
Maria Midpark.
We just played Mentor to like a 95-90 game. Now, not that either one of those teams wants to guard very much, but that'd be fun to watch, wouldn't it?
8-point lead, Jackson. Minute 25 to go. Martin with a give-and-go pass down low, put up by Geiselman. No, and the rebound is picked up by Giovanni Stans. Now Tim DeBevick says, let's be careful here.
Wow.
Stands in the corner, Giovanni. Giovanni stands with 6. He's got a couple of 3-pointers. It's an 11-point Jackson lead. 47-36. Down low, Martin whistle foul with 52 seconds to go. This was a 31-27 Jackson lead at half. It's now 47-36 Bears. How about Giovanni Stans coming off the bench? The freshman, 2 pure 3-pointers in the corner, and the Vikings continue to stumble at the free throw line. Another missed free throw.
That's 6 missed free throws this quarter, partner.
Dre Martin trying to split.
Got it.
Dre with 5. Boy, this has been a long third quarter.
You got to think Jackson's going to take the last one here, right?
47-37 Bears. 43 seconds to go. Morris, he's going to go to the rack, I thought. Now he'll bring it back into the corner for O'Byrne. O'Byrne's going to go baseline. Cut off, spins, twist. He's in no man's land, trying to shovel a pass out. And Tim DeVivic hopped off the bench and said, give me a timeout.
Good timeout.
GMC Heating and Cooling timeout. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here. 47-37 Jackson, Sam Berkeley, Lee Foster, Q92, as we are courtside on this Friday night. Tuesday, Glen Oak and McKinley next Friday. Green at Lake right here on Q92.
I'm actually intrigued to see that Green Lake matchup. A lot of new kids we don't really know very well. We did get to see that little freshman last year, Green, play a nice role off the bench for them in the game. He's had a 30-point game already, and they've been battling, so I think they're improved. Clearly, Lake's improved. I'm interested to see that. I think we're going to learn of some new kids in the county that, we are unheralded and we haven't got to learn yet.
137. 29.3 to go in the third quarter. Jackson by 10. Bears will inbound the ball. Again, both teams way over the foul line. Ball comes in to Loy. Caden Loy working on Martin. We'll see if the Bears truly do hold for one. That's the idea, but sometimes you just don't know.
You don't want to foul Loy here 40 feet from the bucket.
Loy's going in, throws up a wild shot, got his own rebound, throws it back.
Why?
No, rebound picked up by Martin. 10 seconds to go. Dre in the backcourt across the timeline to O'Lear. In the corner. Down low, shot, Taylor up, no good. Ball for Morris's elbow. 2, 1. 3 quarters in the books here at Jackson. Polar Bears by 10. Jackson 47, Hoover 37. This is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group on Q92.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Sam Berkman, Lee Foster back with you on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Fourth quarter underway. Jackson leads Hoover 47-37. Vikings with the ball. Down by 10. Nice pass. O'Lear lays it up and in with a right hand and scored. O'Lear with 5. Nice pass by Hirschberger. 47-39. AWP safety. Final. West Branch 54, Marlington 26.
Wow, they're done already.
Done at 8:06.
Wow. Hey.
No, 8:02.
Hey, Christian, enjoy getting out of there, my friend. I love it. I might get home for dinner.
There you go. West Branch 2-2. The Dukes now are 0-4. Down low, Mason.
Is that Noel?
Oh, if it is, that's 4.
He's pointing to Geisman. I think he got Noel. No, he got Geisman. Noel was pointing like, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. They got Morris in the act shooting there, partner.
So Mason Morris, the freshman's got 15 tonight. He'll go back to the free throw line. That free throw around it in. Mason Morris, future's bright. He's got 16. Bears again by 9, 48-39. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Kent. Morris with the free throw. He's got 17. Mason, 49-39, Jackson by 10.
AWP scoreboard update. After 3, Perry 45, Glen Oak 38.
Perry trying to bounce back after that loss to Louisville.
Yeah, they are.
Hirschberger gets it out on top to O'Lear, and they'll resettle. here in front of Coach Bluey. Newell on the left wing. McCann going to shoot that three. Rim. Nope. Offensive rebound. Hoover for a second. It will go out of bounds and stay with North Canton.
I've been watching McCann a little bit. They've got Morris just in a full-blown face guard. Not letting him catch, trying to make him put it on the deck.
Hirschberger goes down the lane and puts it up and in. Hirschberger got a great feed, had momentum, went right down Broadway and popped it in. He's got 10.
Yeah, pretty land.
6:35 in the fourth quarter. Jackson 49, Hoover 41 on Q92. Foul. Maurer. Ball goes back to Hoover.
That's the third time they've called moving screens on just a little rub. It's interesting. I don't know. My guess is that's probably the new hot button.
the new point of emphasis.
Remember that? Yes, that's what it is. Remember they called the hand check one year, and then it was
6:20 to go in this one. Jackson up by 8. Hoover with the ball. Hirschberger steps back. Hunter 3. Too strong. Rebound over with it. Hands it off to his teammate Chase Maurer. Here come the Bears. Loy will bring it across the timeline. 6:08 clock running in the fourth quarter. Polar Bears with the pumpkin. They lead it 49-41. Loy into the corner. Blocking foul on Hoover.
That's called a makeup right there.
McCann with the block. That's his second.
Let's see what we get on a little baseline out of bounds play here. I'd assume Mulliman trying to run off something for a shot.
About a little alley-oop for Mason Moore.
Oh.
Nope. Not going to happen. Ball comes into a burn, and O'Lear stole it. O'Lear at the other end of the floor. Skips a pass down low, and a shot is up and good by Hunter Hirschberger in transition. Hunter starting to cook. He's got a dozen. Here come the Vikings now. Jackson 49, Hoover 43. We're in the fourth quarter. 5:35 left to go in the game. Hope you're enjoying it on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com.
I feel like Jackson's trying to take the air out of it, partner. And
early.
Sometimes when you do that, exactly what you said, it's just too early.
Too early. Stay in your rhythm. Caden Loy being hounded by Hirschberger. Loy beats a double team, throws up a 17-footer. Rim, no. Rebound, McCann. Throws it down to Hirschberger. Hunter in transition. Into the paint, down the lane. Lays it up, no. Whistle, foul. Hoover to the free throw line. With a couple of free throws, they can get it back to within 4.
I think Jackson's got to keep running their offense. They've tried to suck the air out, which, you know what, if it works for a few possessions, great. But they haven't scored, haven't got a good look, and now they're going to give Hoover maybe 6 straight.
Free throws coming for Hunter Hirschberger, line left. First one on the way, and good. Hunter Hirschberger with 13. He's got 13. Geiselman's got 16. They have 29 of the Hoover 44.
You got over here, you got Morris 17, Lloyd 10. Yeah, I guess they're a little more balanced.
Yep. Second free throw up and good. It's a 4-point game, 49-45. Hirschberger now with 14 on the night. 5 minutes flat left to go in the fourth quarter of play. This could be an interesting final 5 minutes. Loy beats a double team into the corner for Maurer. Chase, long bomb in the corner, air ball, rebound, picked up by the Vikings. Here comes Dre Martin at the other end of the floor. And Mike Louie says, let's get a good shot here, fellas. 4:40 left to go in the game. Vikings with the ball. Jackson with the lead, 49-45. Martin a little crossover into the corner. Back to Dre at the top of the key. Dre goes down the lane to the glass, put it up, too strong, loose, picked up by whom? Hirschberger's got it. Down to Geiselman, lays it up and in. Geiselman's got 18.
Hey.
Here comes Hoover.
Here they come.
47. Bears by 2. 4:08 left to go in the game. Maurer with the right-hand dribble on the right side to Mulliman. Out on top to Loy. Loy goes into the paint, a little out of control, but a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Hirschberger.
Yeah, Coach Louie threw his hands up in the air like, oh, my goodness, that's 4.
That's 4. 3:59 left to go in the game. Loy, that's almost a travel. And they almost lost it, but then he kept it alive. Loy going into the paint, hooks it down for Mulliman. Put it up. No, He got fouled by O'Lear. 3:50 to go. Bears back to the free throw line, and again, It's a 2-point game. Jackson with a 49-47 lead. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Ample Storage. You can check them out online. Store your stuff with Ample Storage at amplestorageunits.com. Mulliman free throws good.
Yeah.
He's got 4, 50-47 Bears.
Like Jackson just needed to see the ball go through the hoop one time.
Tonight's game also brought to you in part by the Southway Fence Company and by AWP Safety.
Two pretty good strokes there by Mulliman.
Mulliman got them both. He's got 5. It's a 4-point game. Jackson 51, Hoover 47. 3:36, clock running in the fourth quarter here at the home of the Bears. Geisselman almost lost it. He did lose it, but Maurer reached in and fouled him.
Hey, Maurer's got 4.
That's 4 for him.
They just took Loy out about a second ago. I'm not sure why, but I bet he's going to go get Maurer and come right back.
There he comes.
No?
Loy back in. But it's Bowen who sits down. Hirschberger gets the inbounds pass. Hunter on the wing. Sizes up his man. Goes inside. Put it up the rack. No. Geisselman got the rebound and put it in. Geisselman's got 20, and we've got a timeout on the floor.
What can you say about Roman Geisselman tonight?
It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout with 3:22 to go in the game. And Jackson leads Hoover now by a deuce, 51-49. How about this game?
I told you we might get a buzzer beater tonight.
We were waiting on it. We might have one.
How much time is left?
Well, I think it was 3:29.
Okay.
I might be off.
I'll go over for a Kit Kat.
Over?
Over for a Kit Kat. Oh, I owe you a Kit Kat.
3:22 to go. The prizes are already piling up for Sammy B here in 2025.
Hey, you already hit your best bet. You don't even need to check that Cavs score.
I've been waiting. I didn't want because the NBA it really doesn't matter until the last 2 minutes.
No, it changes fast.
My partner took the Wizards tonight straight up.
Straight up, money line.
62-60 Cavaliers at halftime. Yikes. All right, here we go. Foul.
Wow.
Oh, Lear.
Hey, that's 5.
That's it.
No,
not
for
2.
him. I'm saying it's 5 team fouls.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're going to send Lloyd to the line.
3:11 to go in the game. 51-49. Jackson by 2. Caden Lloyd at the free throw line for the Bears. Caden will go line right. He has 10 on the night.
Partner, we shot 2 total free throws in the first half. We shot 4, 8, 12, 13, 25, 20, 29.
Are you kidding me?
Right here. 4, 8, 12, 13, 21. Okay, a little less. I'm sorry. 25
That's
free
still
throws.
too many.
25 after 2 in the first half.
Free throw missed by Loy. Caden's got one more coming. That one's up. That one's good. So Caden Loy with 11. Here comes Hoover. We're in the fourth quarter. We're on Q92. 52-49 Bears. Vikings are down by 3 with the ball. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Hoover 2-0. Jackson 1-0. Hirschberger 3. Oh! Hirschberger's got 17. And we're all square. 52-52 with 2:45 left to go in this one. Caden Loy's got it way out on the left side. Tim DeVebic, arms crossed. Steal by Newell. Newell at the other end of the floor. Connor lays it up and in.
Extend the lead.
Connor Newell, who's had to sit a lot because of fouls. His first 2 points of the night for Connor Newell. And with 2:20 left to go in the game, it's HOO back in front, 54-52. Mason Morris, how about this, the freshman, handling the ball with 2 minutes to go in the game. Morris got bumped, lost the ball. Here come the Vikings again. O'Leary in transition to Hirschberger. Hunter driving the baseline. Into the corner it goes to McCann. Over to Newell, shoots the 3. Good! Connor Newell from downtown. And the Vikings have taken a 5-point lead.
Wow.
1:53 to go in the game. It's Hoover 57 and Jackson 52. It's a full timeout presented by our good friends at GMC Heating and Cooling. How about this seesaw ride?
Oh, my goodness. This has been a fun one, partner. Woo.
3 or 4 different times tonight you would have swore the other team was going to run away and hide. And here we sit. A 5-point game. Hoover back in front. They trailed by 10 after 3. 47-37. But they got their shooting shoes on now. And they look like they're as comfortable as they've been all night long.
We got, let's see here, just individually, we got Mason Morris leading Jackson with 17, Caden Roy 11, Maurer 7, O'Byrne and Mulliman with 6 apiece. Geiselman leading Hoover with a game-high 20, Hirschberger 17. And we got 5-5-5 for McCann, O'Lear, and by the way, Connor Knoll hasn't scored a bucket until the last 2
just
possessions.
the last 5. That's the veteran right there, Connor Knoll. All right, here come the Polar Bears now. We've got a minute 50 left to go in this one. 57-52. Vikings with a 5-point lead. Polar Bears with the ball. Maurer on the right wing. Maurer going to go baseline. Chase up and under. Air ball. Bounds. It'll stay with the Bears.
Maurer's taking some ill-advised ones down the stretch. The corner 3, that drive. I feel like you've got to clear out and get Loy or Morris the ball in space and let them try to go get you a basket.
Ball comes in to Morris. Got away from Knoll. Foul, Connor Knoll.
Oh, he's out.
That's number 5.
He's done.
Nope. That's number 4. That's number 4.
Okay, Hunter had, Hirschberger had 4 already.
Yep. But 5+ fouls on Hoover, so the Bears are going to go back to the free throw line. It'll be the freshman Mason Morris. First one up and good.
Is he pure from the line or what?
He is ice water, man. He's got 18. He's a freshman, folks. He's 6'5", 9th grader.
Going to be the next great one coming out of here. They've had a few good players that have came through here, huh?
Couple.
Oh,
that free throw missed. Mulliman tried to tie up. Official did a great thing here. He let it play out. Vikings with the ball in the backcourt. Newell to Martin. Hirschberger across the timeline, cross court to Newell. Give and go to Martin. Dre down low with the right hand. Puts it up and scores. Dre Martin with lucky number 7. We got a minute 10 left to go. Hoover by 6. Here comes Mowers. Oh, like wasn't ready for the ball. Was Mulliman. Here come the Vikings in transition. McCann, line, alley-oop. Oh! Put it in. 19 for Hunter Hirschberger. And a timeout on the floor, and the Viking fans come to their feet here at Jackson. With 57 seconds left to go in the game, it's Hoover 61 and Jackson 53. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. We'll take a break and come back right after this.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and on Q92.
How about this turnaround for Hoover in the fourth quarter? After 3, they were down 47-37. We got 57 seconds to go in the game. Vikings 61 and the Polar Bears 53. Here we go. 50 seconds left. Maurer coming across the timeline, gets a screen. Chase from 17. Air ball. Loses the ball down low, picked up by Mulliman. Long 3 for Loy. Good! Aiden Loy from downtown's got 14. 38 seconds left to go in the game. Hoover with the ball. Traveling. All goes back to the Bears with 32 seconds. It's a 5-point game. Hoover 61. Jackson 56. Bears to inbound. O'Byrne will throw it in front of the Jackson bench. Still a lot of time in this one. Folks that are getting up and leaving, you might want to turn around and come back in. O'Byrne gets it out on top to Maurer. Maurer between the circles. Maurer baseline. Spins in the paint. Shot put up, no. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Martin. That's a big possession there for Jackson that went nowhere. Foul. Jackson. 21.7 seconds, and now we've got a timeout taken by Hoover.
How about this here, partner? Hoover has outscored Jackson to 9 in the fourth quarter, entering the fourth quarter down 10. 24-9 run.
Well, and Jackson, we've said it, young team. Yep, they're going to have to learn how to win these kinds of games. When the momentum takes a couple of switches back and forth with a certain quarter or a certain half, they'll figure things out.
That's right.
All right, 61-56 Hoover. 21.7 seconds left to go in the game. And it's Hoover basketball.
Got a bunch of finals rolling in. We'll get to those in the post-game report.
It'll be coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game. Connor Newell to throw it in for Hoover. Newell looks, gets it down to Hirschberger. Hunter's going to go right to the lane, put it up. Nobody got fouled. Hirschberger will go back to the free throw line with 19.7 seconds left. Hoover looking to add to their 5-point lead. Tonight's game on Q92, brought to you in part by SARTA, by the Sarshone Automotive Group, Bell Store, Friends and Family Credit Union, AWP Safety, Southway Fence Company. Also brought to you in part by Ample Storage, Howard Hanna Real Estate Agent Nathan McFarland, Mornis Brothers Scrap Metal, Ameriprise Financial, and our financial guru Nathan Blair, Luca downtown in Basel, and Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee, and the free throw is good. Hirschberger, I got him with 20.
20 on the nose.
19.7 seconds left. The Vikings by 6. This is a big free throw right here, would make it 7. Hirschberger up. Hirschberger good. He's got 21. Bears in trouble now. 18 seconds left, and it's a 7-point game. Here comes Morris across the timeline. Mason trying to shake free. Lost the ball, gets it back. The boy's got to shoot a long three. Hit the glass, hit the rim, no. Rebound Hoover, foul on Mullerman. And with 5.7 seconds left to go, the Vikings have put this one on ice.
I think they can smell it, huh? I mean, what a fourth quarter flurry, right? I mean, as well as I thought Jackson played the first 3 quarters, I just thought they took the air out of it way too early and got out of their flow and out of their offense, stopped trying to attack, and let Hoover just slowly creep back in it.
John Collins with the free throw. The lead is 8.
Wow. What a fourth quarter.
Rattles all around it in. 9-point lead. 3 seconds left. 2. There goes a long 3 off the glass. No, and that is the ball game. The Hoover Vikings hold off the Bears on numerous occasions here tonight, and they come out of here with the win here on their arch rivals' home floor. Your final score here tonight, the North Canton Hoover Vikings 65 and the Jackson Polar Bears 56. Stay tuned. The postgame show is coming up next. You're listening to the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered up by the Sarshone Automotive Group on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
This holiday season, give a gift that gives right back. It's holiday magic at Bell Stores. Bell Buddy Rewards members earn 10 cents off per gallon for every $25 in Bell Bucks gift cards they buy. Now through December 31st. Grab a gift card for your kid's teacher, your brother, your barber, yourself. And you get rewarded at the pump. It's the perfect give and save gift giving. Sign up for Bell Stores Bell Buddy Rewards and start gifting smart today. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping your family on full this holiday season.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back here to Jackson on Q92 and, of course, Q92radiosports.com. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, we bring you courtside. What a good one tonight. It's kind of hanging in the balance 4 or 5 different times. But the Hoover Vikings with a fourth quarter, and they take care of the Jackson Polar Bears tonight by the score of 65-56. Bears drop to 1-1. The Vikings in the young season go to 3-0. Partners working on those numbers. We'll also pick up some scores on the AWP Safety scoreboard. Don't forget, next Tuesday we'll be at the Fieldhouse. Canton McKinley will host Glen Oak. Pregame around 6:45, the tip at 7 right here on Q92. And a week from tonight, we will be at Lake for the first time this year. We'll see the Green Bulldogs and Tommy McBride's Lake Blue Streaks. That's a week from tonight. Lake Green right here on Q92 and streaming at Q92radiosports.com. 65-56, your final score here. You know what I'm laughing at?
No, I don't.
Look across the floor.
Oh,
walking.
Oh goodness! I actually saw that earlier.
You see it earlier?
I did.
65-56, your final score here. The Vikings win it. We'll take our final break. We'll come back with the AWP Safety scoreboard. We'll have the stats, and we will deliver our Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland player of the game. All that and more coming up next. You're listening to the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sargent Automotive Group right here on Q92.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season, and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Jackson Q92, Sam Berkman, Lee Foster. Final score here, Hoover 65, Jackson 56. The Vikings go to 3-0. The Bears go to 1-1. I know you got some scores. I got a couple I'm just going to throw out there real quick.
Okay.
Finals, Youngstown Cardinal Mooney beat St. Thomas tonight 42-34. Okay. Start of the fourth, Fairless needs Tusky Valley 49-43.
Nice. You're all over it, buddy.
I'm trying.
You're all over. You ready for some stats?
I'm ready for some stats and some more scores and our player of the game. What do you say?
And some well-done fries. How about it? All right. After one, all knotted at 16. Jackson led 31-27 at the break. They outscored Hoover 16-10 in that third quarter to take a 10-point third-quarter lead, 47-37, and it was all Hoover, 28-9 in the fourth to pull away to win 65-56. Let's start with Jackson. For the ball game, they were 18 of 42 from the field, 42%, 13 of 16 at the foul line for 81%, and 7 of 19 from distance for 36%. They put 6 in the score column tonight, 2 in double figures. They were led by the big man in the middle, the freshman. Mason Morris finishes with a team-high 18 points. He knocked down 2 big threes, and he was 6 of 7 at the foul line, partner. And I think I know this. I don't think he left the court for not 1 second,
Probably
not
not.
1 minute, not one time. He played the whole game.
Run, fella, run.
Caden Lloyd, the senior, finishes with 14. He knocked down a triple. Chase Maurer finishes with 7. Carter Mulliman with 5. Ethan O'Byrne hit 2 threes for his 6 points. And Giovanni Stans, another freshman, he hit 2 big triples for his 6. For North Canton Hoover, improves to 3-0 on the year for Coach Louis' club. They're 1-0 in the league. They were 25 of 51 for 49%. They were 10 of 17 from the foul line for 58%, and 4 of 19 from distance for 21%. So on a night that they weren't making shots the way they have the first 2 games, they gritted it out and really got after it defensively in that fourth quarter to pull away. They placed 7 players in the score column, 2 in double figures. They were led by junior Hunter Hirschberger. Finishes with a game-high 21. He hit 2 threes, made a bunch of free throws down the stretch. Roman Geitzman, I thought Sammy played an excellent game, was 10 of 14 from the floor for his 20 points. Connor Knoll had that little run there in the fourth quarter. He finishes with 5. Brady McCann with 5. Cole O'Lear with 5. John Collins, 2 free throws to close it with 2. And Dre Martin, I thought Dre Martin gave Hoover huge minutes off the bench. In particular, when Knoll got foul trouble, he finishes with 7 to round out the scoring for the Vikings.
I would 100% agree with you there. 65-56 your final. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you on Q92, Q92radiosports.com. We'll be getting out of here in a couple of minutes. Let's see here. Ooh, how about this one from the Federal League? Perry, 60. Glen Oak, 55. That's a final.
I had it.
That's a final.
I had it.
Have you seen? I haven't seen anything on McKinley Lake.
Okay, so let's
halftime.
So let's do this. You gave a couple already. Our AWP scoreboard update. Obviously here, final. Hoover 65 beats Jackson 56. West Branch beat Marlington 54-26. Perry over Glen Oak 60-55. Massillon pulls away from Green late. They win 78-60. And a final in Lake. McKinley 46, Lake 39. But by the way, for Lake to lose by 7, playing 2 or 3 freshmen and sophomores, I mean, with just to hold McKinley to 46 points after what we saw them do against St. B, I mean, it's just outstanding.
Yeah, that's pretty good for Tommy Mack's squad and hanging there with McKinley, albeit shorthanded McKinley. But still, they've got a lot of talent to go around there. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything else.
Just got a player of the game. No, we got to pick now.
Player of the game, and then we got to do that, and then that'll be it. Let me check scoreboard here real quick. Wizards 74, Cavaliers 64. Midway through the third quarter, and I got to check the stats now. Our guy C.J. McCollum tonight, 19 points, and he leads the Wizards.
Hey,
it's only the third quarter, Gus.
That's true.
Calm the horses.
We just saw. Hey, I'm just saying. But back up the Brinks truck.
Oh, the Cavs, they're rusty. Really rusty.
All right, partner.
All right,
let's
go. See what do we got here?
We got
player of the game.
Player of the game, powered by our super realtor Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna. Obviously, it's going to be a North Canton guy. Obviously, it's between 2 guys. In my opinion, now you can give me yours afterwards, but I think it's Geiselman clear and far.
I do too.
I thought that Hirschberger had some buckets late, got a bunch of free throws. He was 6 of 10 at the foul line, just 6 of 17 from the floor. So not as efficient, kind of.
Just looking at efficiency, you go with Geiselman.
And I do. And let's face it, if we do 17 Hoover games, Hirschberger probably can get it every time.
Right.
So,
We'll spread it around.
I don't know that Roman ever scores 20 points again. I hope he does. But he played a great ball game. I thought he defended the paint. Undersized Hoover team. He's really the only big in there until they bring Collins and some of those guys off the bench. I don't know the statistics unofficially rebounding, but I assume he had 7 or 8 of them. I thought he played a great game, and I think he's well-deserving.
Yep. So let's do that. That is our Howard Hanna real estate agent, Nathan McFarland, real estate agent, player of the game, and that is Roman Geiselman, number 34, the 6'3 junior. Congratulations to Roman. All right, that's going to wrap it up here from Jackson. Hopefully you enjoyed the ball game tonight. We had pretty competitive, good spirited crowd, and Hoover Jackson usually doesn't disappoint. And again, tonight, this one certainly did not.
Exactly right.
So that will wrap it up here from the home of the Bears. Your final score, the North Canton Hoover Vikings 65 and the Jackson Polar Bears 56. For my partner, Lee Foster, for Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio. Most of all, thanks for listening, everybody. Your final 65-56, Hoover over Jackson. This is Sam Berkwin saying so long and good night from the home of the Polar Bears. You've been listening to the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshot Automotive Group on Q92. So long, everybody.